Please get that over. It always shows that. Hello, hello. We're coming to you live. And if you're watching the replay, welcome into our home. So, well, welcome if you're watching live too. We're going to get started pretty much right away. After I shuffle some things around. And I'm throwing on some mellow oils to get myself settled here. And we do have rain on the way here and thunderstorms. And every once in a while, it messes with our internet. So if you're watching live and we go out, we'll post a video later redoing the class. We'll do the best we can. So I'm just throwing that out there. Hopefully that doesn't happen. We're going to start with some centering and some pranayama or breathing, and then we'll get right into doing our poses. I'm a little scattered tonight, so hopefully this will be fun. All right, so let's start just by getting a comfortable seat. Get fatty tissue out of the way so that your sitting bones are all the way into the mat. And then let the shoulders come all the way up to the ears and roll down and back. Do that a couple of times. Allow the eyes to close and start to find the breath. You might turn the palms face up. This is the motion that allows you to receive. And as you find your breath, notice where your breath is moving smoothly and where your breath is maybe getting caught. Allow your breath to become maybe deeper than normal, just slightly. We're just allowing the breath to become deeper than normal. We're not forcing anything. And allowing the eyes to stay closed, we'll move into our pranayama this evening, which will just be some simple square breathing. If you've done this before, you can go ahead and take off with whatever number is comfortable for you. If you haven't, just follow along for the first couple rounds and you'll catch on quickly. And we'll use the number 5 tonight. So we'll take a nice long exhale. And inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Continuing this process counting on your own silently in your head for 3 more rounds. By now, you're probably about on your 3rd round. After that last exhale and hold of the breath, take a long inhale and a long exhale. And then allow your breath to settle into itself. Noticing the heartbeat, noticing the breath. And then when you're ready, you can keep the eyes closed and just bring the palms together at the heart, slightly bowing the head. Bringing to mind somewhere between 1 and 5 items from what would be your gratitude list today. And we'll take in 3 breaths of gratitude, inhaling gratitude and exhaling anything that is no longer serving you. Nice big inhale of gratitude. 2 more times, exhaling anything that is no longer serving you. This could be fear. This could be anxiety, sadness, or something more specific. We're just letting go a little bit here on this mat and focusing on our practice for the next hour. We'll take a nice big inhale and reach the fingertips all the way up to the sky. Separate the palms and exhale the left hand down, the right hand up and over. 3 big breaths here. Exhale, sink a little deeper, and inhale, come up through the center, and exhale to the other side. Inhale through the center, and exhale, bring the palms down to the heart. Go ahead and bring the palms to the knees, and keeping the neck and torso in line, just draw 3 or 4 circles in both directions with the top of your head. You're drawing on the ceiling. And then we're going to let this movement move into our neck and just draw half circles at the front half of the body, just a few times. After you feel complete with that, go ahead and make your way into tabletop and find 3 to 5 cat-cows today. And then coming back to a neutral spine. Don't belly fall towards the earth. Come back to a neutral spine. And we'll bring, so for me, I have to move my knees to do this, but you shouldn't have to move your knees much at all. You might want to bring your big toes to touch. So you'll just inhale into cow and exhale, curl the spine all the way back into child's pose. Inhale up, exhale back, inhale up, exhale back, inhale up. So just 2 more times. And then settle into child's pose just for a few breaths here. And then we'll inhale up to table. And I'm going to sit out for this one. You'll bring the left hand underneath the face. Inhale the right arm out and up. And exhale, thread the needle. Two more breaths here. The next time you inhale, press into that left hand to push you back up, reaching the right arm out and up. Exhale, bring the right hand down to replace the left. Inhale the left out and up. And exhale, thread the needle. Two more breaths here. The next time you inhale, press into the right hand, sweeping the left arm out and up, and exhale that hand back down. Go ahead and come to a seat and get your bolster or whatever you're using for your cushion this evening, and get a block to place on the other end of it. And then you can either have the legs straight for this one, or if you are coming into a butterfly in this pose, then you're going to want to bring support under the knees. It's really important in this class that you support the knees and the thighs, and that you don't force this to be anything more than fully supported. Once you get settled, let the arms fall out wide. Let your shoulders release towards the earth. Let everything feel completely supported. If this is too much on your low back to have your rear right up close to the cushion. You'll just create a space and scoot your body away from the cushion a little bit before laying back. Begin to bring your awareness back to the room, to the mat, to your breath. Your breath might begin to deepen after your awareness comes back. When you're ready for movement, gently move the arms, get the blocks out of the way. And we'll take about 5 breaths here, letting the knees fall towards the earth. If you feel any tension in the knee itself, go ahead and bring the legs back up. And then when you're ready, roll to one side, off of the bolster, and onto your side for just a few breaths. And then press yourself up to a seat, nice and easy. And then we'll gather the bolster to the left side of your mat. We'll just go ahead and place it there on the left, about maybe halfway up, a lot lower for some people, depending on how tall you are. And then you're going to create some sort of cushion for the head, whether that be a throw pillow or a blanket, and come all the way down onto your side. And the arm that's on the bottom, your left arm will be on the bottom right now. So that arm can be bent or straight, but just allow the palm to face up. And then you'll place the top leg, which will be the right leg, on top of your bolster. And if you, depending on how comfortable it is, try to get the leg at a right angle and the knee at a right angle. And you can shove that bolster down a little bit so that if your foot does have an opportunity to be supported, you can allow that to happen as well. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. As your body and breath become ready for movement, gently make your way to the other side in whatever way suits you best. Take a nice long inhale and an extended exhale. And your body and your breath are ready for some movement. Gently press yourself up to a seat. And get the bolster out of the way just for the moment. You will need it for this next pose. But first we want to prepare the mat. So you want to put at least one, if not two, blankets down, covering at least a big enough portion for your torso and your rear. So it might cover the whole top of your mat. Once you've got that laid out, you're going to lift your bolster by placing blocks underneath it. And this is going to be at the end where your knees and your calves are. So you can place blocks under the bolster at the highest height, or you can place your calves up on a chair. So this is up to you, how you choose to do that. And to get set in that spot, the easiest way to do that is to come down onto your side with your hips and your rear kind of close to where they're going to be, or the bottom hip rather, close to where it's going to be. And then you'll roll up and place your calves on the bolster. A little bit more gently than that, or that will happen. He has, believe it or not, done this pose several times before.
Much more successfully.
So gently place the legs once you kind of get your rear settled. And that should be a little more successful. There we go. So let the palms face up, and then you might, most of you will want just a little extra under the head. It just allows for a little deeper relaxation, less tension on the neck. And if the thoughts come jumping in to join you in this pose, just gently notice that you're having thoughts. We don't have to shove them away or entertain them either. We just say, I notice I'm having that thought. Even if it means over and over, it takes a lot of practice. And then you'll favor the breath without judging the thought or forcing it anywhere. Just come back to noticing your breath. Take a long breath in and a long exhale. When you're ready for movement, gently draw the knees in, give yourself a hug, roll side to side a little bit, just massaging the back. There's no need to bring the chin or the forehead to the knees. You don't want to add any tension to the neck. And then roll to one side and press yourself gently up just to get yourself into Shavasana. So you can leave these blankets where they are. You can even just remove the blocks or the chair and bring a bolster or a blanket under the knees and still allow yourself that little bit of raise. And when you're ready, go ahead and make your way into Shavasana. And your only job here is to receive. And again, if the thoughts come, we just gently favor the breath. That old friend, the breath. Begin to bring your awareness back to the room. Notice your breath before you change anything about it. Notice what's different from now compared to the beginning of the class. And then allow your breath to deepen. And as you do, you might notice some small or large stretch that needs to happen. And this can be anything your body is asking for. When you're ready, gently make your way to a seat. And we'll meet with the legs crossed and the eyes closed, the palms together at the heart and the head slightly bowed. We'll take in 3 more big breaths of gratitude, in through the nose and out through the nose, exhaling anything that no longer serves you. Namaste. Thank you for being here, those of you who are live and those of you watching the replay. Please follow us on Instagram at Yoga with Caryn and find our Facebook page at Yoga with Caryn Bowles and follow us there, give us a like. We hope to see you again next Tuesday, but also this coming Thursday at the same time, 7:15, or catch us on the replay anytime that you have available. We'll see you soon.